If you got a son ages 6 through 13 or a high school athlete and they didn't make it out on July 17th to the NBA War Showcase Camp and Combine, you missed out. The Andrew Marsh Foundation, War United, and OG3 put on for the city. They kicked things off with the youth camp, starting out with the basic warm-up drills, shuttle drills, karaoke, high step. I brought my son out, and he was a participant in the youth camp. He's a 12-year-old. Next up on the shuttle drill with the black, white, and red shorts on and the oversized t-shirt. He's got a little catching up to do since he's been out of football since 8, but his measurables are going to take him a long way. Next was Tank Johnson, owner of Train by Tank and War Performance Training. Tank was one of the main sponsors for this event, and most of the kids out here are kids that have come through his program, Katy Warriors and War 7-on-7 football. Now you see him here taking a picture with Andrew Marsh, the man of the hour himself. I didn't get the best footage right here, but I was able to holler at Marsh real quick, chop it up, and get some more shots later. Coach Bailey led the camp, and right here he's giving all the instructions to all the camp coaches and volunteers. Miss Marsh, Andrew Marsh's mom, was next up, showing her appreciation for all the camp participants that came out.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Coach Jag. I'm from Maryland, and I coach at Foster High School, wide receivers.
What's up, y'all? I'm Coach Brock, St. Louis, Missouri, coach of safeties.
All right, what y'all doing? Hey, Coach Neo, Coach Tenu, Katy Warriors, and Alpha War Tenu doing 7-on-7.
Coach Broussard, TU, Katy Warriors coach.
Coach Boyd, Alpha War 14, 15, 7-on-7 receiver coach.
Coach Cook, Alpha War 18U, safeties, wide receivers, and running backs and defensive line. It is what it is.
Coach Knights, new to war. I do receivers, DBs. I also train for speed and agility. Coach James, I'm new to the Katy Warriors, TNU. I coach D-backs and wide receivers. All the coaches.
Coach Rowe, Memphis, Tennessee, specialized in quarterbacks.
Coach Floyd, I'm from New Orleans. Played at Prairie View right now.
Yerb.
Coach West, Feet No Fear Academy, #1 speed and agility training in Houston.
I'm Coach Roy, MacArthur High School secondary recruiting coordinator.
That's it. We missing somebody? That's all the coaches? Ms. Marsh. We missing anybody? You good? All right. My name is Coach Bailey. I am Coach Bailey. On Twitter, you can see me at Coach Rob. So that's how you can follow me as well. We got one person. Andrew Marsh. This is the All-American, Mr. Guy himself. All right, let him talk to you.
Yo, it's Andrew Marsh, Michigan wide receiver. I really just want to say thank y'all for coming out today. We're going to get better. We're going to get to work today. And yeah, really thank y'all.
You know us old heads, we like to show that we still got it. My partner Roosevelt Katy, quarterbacks coach, challenged one of the other guys to a quick foot race. Ro got out the block strong and got the dub, so he held up his end of the bargain. The next phase of the camp kicked in gear. Roosevelt Katy is leading the guys on what we call the L drill. This particular drill is done at the NFL Combine. This drill is done at college pro days. Very important drill. What they're trying to do is they're trying to measure your change of direction, trying to make sure that you're not going out doing anything clumsy on this particular drill, because it's all about body control. When you out on the field in the NFL and the college football game, they're trying to measure if you have body control, you're not going to be slipping and falling and just getting, out of position. Back to the youth side of things, we working on fundamentals again. We got a back pedal and a hard drive down onto the ball. Next up, you got a basic shuffle drill, I'm sorry. And they doing it at an angle. You'll see my son again out there, one of the bigger kids in the youth group. Now you get a good chance to get a good look at the quarterbacks in the high school group. Nothing special here, just doing a little bit of warming up, tossing the ball around from QB to QB. They did do one-on-one drills a little bit later in the camp to kind of wrap everything up, but I was out at the time talking to parents and making sure that I got opportunity to gather some phone numbers and follow up with a few players after the camp. So I apologize in advance that I just really wasn't able to get a whole lot of one-on-one footage. But with all that said, you're able to really see how these guys stack up in terms of their measurables, height and weight. Also, their throwing motions. You're able to get a close-up look at that as well. So some darn good athletes out here.
Agents, what the first group? What the coaches at? Coaches, get here. The coach, no. Yeah, the coach. Bring them with you. Here we go. I got group one. We got the fastest kid.
I'll get what he's saying.
Jared King, 12-year-old, 7th grader. One of the biggest kids out here at his age. And guess what? My son. Yes, sir. Baller alert. Right here is where we started to see some real competitive juices get to flowing. They started doing the fastest person race. They did it in several groups. You can see this kid right here coming with the yellow orange shoes that crossed me with the camera. He was the fastest in this particular group. You got Tank really having a good time because that was his baby. That was his daughter that won that particular race. And I was able to get one more race on camera. This one I had a bad angle, so I couldn't really tell you who won this race. But all in all, great competition. Now this is what we do it for. Andrew Marsh and OG3 out giving away Andrew Marsh Michigan jerseys. Man, just think about that as a kid coming up out here in Texas. You got the local homegrown star, Andrew Marsh out of Katy Jordan High School, freshman All-American at Michigan, giving out Michigan game jerseys to the youths. That's something that they'll be able to go hang up on the wall, frame right away, and just always say, man, I got an Andrew Marsh jersey because, I mean, Andrew about to take the scene by storm. I mean, you looking at him right here in person, physical specimen, no drops this past season as a freshman. He only going up from here, so expect him to be a real household name next year. Now we getting into some of the meat and potatoes of the camp. We got DB drills now with the high school athletes, but hold up, who is that kid right there in the black and white and red shorts? That's my son, Jared King again. He's 12 years old. The youth camp ended at this point, but I said, you know what, man, go out there and get you some work with the big dogs. So that's the only way we're going to get better. Once again, he's got the size, he's got the measurables. He's 12 years old. He's going into the 7th grade, I'm sorry. He got measured out at 5'7.5". Jack Byers with TX Sat pulled him to the side and said, man, I want your son to come over here and come do some measurables for me because we pulling aside all the kids that look like, they got some potential at their particular age group, especially in the youth group. So Jack Byers does the Texas Student Athlete Test. This is designed to provide a free, objective, and development-focused athletic measurement for students across Texas. Its participation is free and open to athletes in grades 5 through 12. They're evaluating key athletic performance indicators, including speed, the 40, 60, 100-yard dash with 10 and 20-yard split, the agility, 5-10-5, L drill, power with vertical and broad jump, and other physical metrics, which are your height, weight, wingspan, and handspan. So if a Jack Byers is pulling your son to the side and saying that he wants to test him in these metrics, it's obvious that he sees potential, that there's something that future NFL and college evaluators are looking for that he has it. So unfortunately, wrapping the camp up, you had all of the one-on-ones that is what most people are coming out to see or excited to see, but I was only able to get like 4 of the one-on-ones, and in all of these one-on-ones, the defense shined. I wasn't able to catch any of the one-on-ones where a receiver had a big-time catch or anything like that. So I apologize. And just like that, that's a wrap on the NBA War Showcase. It was a great event for the city of Katy, for the greater Houston area. Shout out to all the hosts, OG3, Tank Johnson, and the man of the hour, Andrew Marsh. That's it from the prototype. Check it out.